Now according to second conditions, if x greater than x max, we said the value of x is 5. As you know, the value of x is 5 and 5 the value of x max. You see, x max is also 10. So 5 greater than 10, no. So we set the value ist is 0. As you see here, when x greater than x max, then ist 1, otherwise else ist 0, and we get x is not greater than x max, so ist is 0. And the conditions 4 is if x less than x min, we have the value x5 less than x min is 6. You see, x is 5 and x min is 6. So 5 less than 6, this is yes. So we said west is going to be 1. As you see, when x less than x min, we set the value of west is 1. And the fourth condition is if y less than y min, we say 8 less than 6. You see, y is 8. As you know, the y is 8 and y min is 6. 8 less than 6, no. So we set the value south is 0. As you see, when y less than y min, we set south 1, else we set y 0, and we get y is not less than y min, so we said south is 0. So we get the region code of A is 0010. You said the region code of A is 0010. Now you find out the region code of B. If y greater than y max, 14 greater than 10, this is yes. So we said the value of north is 1. As you see, the value of y is 14. The value of y is 14 and the value of y max is 10. So we see 14 is greater than 10. And according to these equations, when the value of y is greater than y max, we set the value north is 1. So we set the value north is 1. In second condition, if x greater than x max, we see x is 13, x max is 10, yes. So we set the value east is going to be 1. You see, when x is 13, you see the x is 13 and x max is 10. So 13 greater than 10. So if x greater than x max, according to these equations, when x greater than x max, we set east is 1. So we set east is 1. And according to third conditions, if x less than x min, then 13 greater than less than 6, no. So we set west equal to 0. So you look, x, we have the value of x is 13 and x min is 6. So 13 is not less than, 13 is less than 6. 13 less than 6, no. So we set the value of west is 0. As according to these equations, when x less than x min, we set west is 1. But we have not the value x less than x min, so we set the value of west is 0. if y less than y main, then 14 less than 6, no. So we said south is going to be 0. According to this equations, when the value of y is less than y main, we have the value of y 14 and y mean is 6. So y less than y mean, the condition is false. So we get the value of S is 0. So we get the region code of A is 0010 and the region code of B is 1100. The region code of B is 1100. Now we apply logical and operations to check the value is clipping candidate or not. When we apply the logical and operation on both the value, we get false, 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 true, false, 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 true, false, and false, true, false. So we get the value 0. So you look here, the line is clipping candidate. And you see the line is left outside from clipping window and this line is right outside from clipping window. So for left side of a window, we have the equations we have previously discussed it, like x equal to x mean and we have the value 6. So we have to put the value in the equation y equal to y1 plus m into x mean minus x1. So we said we have the value of y1 is 8 plus 3 by 4 into 6 minus 5. How can we set the value 3 by 4? We have the as we know m equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. We have the value of y2 14 minus y8 by x2 is 13 minus 5. So we get 6 by 8. We can get 3 by 4. So we put the value of m is 3 by 4. As you know, the value of y2 is 14 and y1 is 8. And we see here x2 is 13 and x1 is 5. So we get the value 8. Now we have the value of m is 3 by 4. We have the value of y1 is 8. We have the value of y1 is 8. 3 by 5 into x mean is 6 minus x1 is 5. So when we solve the equations, we get the value of y equal to 35 by 4. And now for upper side of the window, we have the value y equal to y max, which is 10. So when we put the value of y max 10 into the equation of line, we get x equal to x1 plus 1 by m into y max minus y1. We have discussed these equations previously. When the line cuts upper side of the window, we have to apply these equations and we get the value of y max is y. So when we put the value of y max in these equations, we get x equal to x1, which is 5 plus 1 by m 1 by m, we have to apply the equations y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1, then we get the value 4 by 3 into 10 minus 8, so we get 5 plus 8 by 3 equal to 23 by 3, so x we get 22 by 22 by 3. So now line is inside window from 6:35 by 4 to is 23 by 3 to 10. This is the final result. So if we have the line which starts from 5, 8 and ends from 13, when we apply the clipping or cropping this line according to cropping window, we see the line looks like this. So the position of x is 6:35 by 4 and the position of y is 23 by 3, 10. This is the coordinate after applying cropping. Now the clipping according to Cohen-Sutherland algo is to be finished. Now we are going to move on next topic.